Yesterday I was just thinking what content I can make for my next YouTube video. Then I realized the exams are coming. The 10th board, the 12th board. So I decided let's make a video for my younger self and for all the students who are going to give their board exams. Really I was totally a bad student in my school life, but I changed the number in my class 12. So today in this video I will share my experience and learning that will help you to get the highest marks in your board exams. So let's begin. Okay, if you read Atomic Habits, then you can learn one thing, that behind creating any habit, the environment matters the most. We need a suitable and a calm environment where you can study without full focus. During my class 12, I was far from my home, living in my Masi's home. There was a single room with a table and a bed where I can study with my full focus and with consistency. So there was no one to disturb me. I can easily give my focus onto the study. So where you are living, try to make a separate room for your studies where you can study with your full focus. If you cannot separate the room, you can choose those timings where you have no one to disturb you. Then you can study on those timings. You need to set a time routine for your studies. We have multiple tasks outside of our studies. Also, we need to complete them. When you start managing the time and study according to the time, we can become more productive. What we can do, we can divide our days into particular study timing. Suppose in the morning, you start studying at 7 am or 8 am. It depends on you what the time you choose. My timing was 8 am in the morning. Anyhow, I wake up and start studying at 8 am in the morning. You need to choose what the timing is best for you, and you need to be consistent to study on that particular timing. Same thing you can do in your whole 24 hours. It depends on you what the time you choose, but you need to be consistent to following the time routine. Literally, when these things become a habit, you can automatically give your full focus into your studies. Really, by following this method, you can become more productive and you can also complete other tasks outside of your studies. This is the best thing that I learned before 1 month of my exam. When I start reading all subjects each day, it helps me to remember the concept from different chapters and different subjects. I can easily remember the topics for a long time. Suppose if you have 5 subjects, if you give 1 hour for each subject, then you need 5 hours to complete the 5 subjects, and you can easily do it. Also here I want to attach one thing, that is the revision. Suppose today you read this topic from English and tomorrow you can read another topic. After tomorrow you can read another topic. But after 2 to 3 days, you need to revise the topic you completed today. Because if you don't revise the chapter which you read today, then you cannot remember it for a long time. You need to revise your chapters in a span of 2 or 3 days. It will help you to increase your memory and you can easily remember the topic for a long time. So not only read books. Okay, after reading, you need to write. Suppose you cleared a concept today, write down it on the notebook. You don't need to write 2 or 3 pages. You can write it shortly. But writing helps you to increase your memory, and writing helps you to remember the concept for a long time. And it also helps you to increase the writing speed. During practice writing, you can easily identify how much time you need to give to a particular questions. So in this way, you can easily manage your time properly. Really, this is very helpful in the examination. After writing, one of the most important thing is making short note. All the important parts from the story, like all the years of all the main character, all the main topic, all the important words, everything you put on the short note. And you can make a short abstract of the story into the particular short note. So in the future, when you read the short note, it will help you to revise the story completely. You don't need to revise the big story again. You need to practice more sample papers and you need to solve more previous year questions. There is lots of book in the market where you can find sample papers, where you can find previous year questions. You can practice them. Read one chapter and practice the question set of that particular chapter. So it will help you to understand what questions are important, what questions are not. Then you can give your full focus onto the particular questions. Because in the boards, most of the questions are repeated from the previous year or related to them. So by solving the previous year question, you can easily understand what are the important topics and what are the not. So these are the 5 steps which I followed during my class 12, and really this helps me a lot. I learned all of these things with my own self and by watching YouTube videos. The main reason behind making this YouTube video is I want to help my younger self. I want to help those students who will go to give their exams. So give your best every day. You can do what you want. Really, it doesn't matter what the marks you got in the past. Focus on the present now. You can achieve what you want. So I will see you in the next video. Tab tak ke liye be a learner and be a hustler. Chalo, bye.
A new place, a new home. For a while, let me feel alive. Nothing to hold me back. Take my time, just enjoy the ride.